Waiting for your Australia visa? You're not alone. In October 2025, visa processing times are more unpredictable than ever, from tourists and students to skilled migrants and family streams. Whether your dream is to study under the Southern Cross, start fresh in Sydney or Perth, or reunite with loved ones, knowing how long your visa might take could save you weeks or even months of stress. In this video, we unravel the latest processing times, the causes of delays, and what you can do to stay ahead of the queue. Let's dive in. How Australia sets its visa processing times. The Department of Home Affairs publishes indicative processing times for various visa categories on its visa processing times pages. These times are estimates based on recent decisions. They are not guarantees. Processing speed depends heavily on 1. Visa subclass or stream. Some are fast-tracked, others inherently long. 2. Completeness and correctness of your application and documents. 3. Background, health, character checks. 4. Volume of applications, seasonal surges, backlogs. 5. Policy changes, government priorities, staff capacity. Latest trends and changes as of 2025. Several visa categories have experienced extended waiting times due to high application volume and stricter scrutiny. Employer nomination permanent skilled visas are often cited as taking 12 to 18 months on average now. The temporary skill shortage or skills in demand streams have also been slowed. What used to be 1 to 3 months may now stretch to 2 to 7 months, depending on the stream. For the skilled visa streams, Home Affairs has designated processing priorities. Specialist skill stream, median tilde 7 business days. For decision-ready applications, core skill stream, median tilde 21 business days for decision-ready. Some sources report that tourist or visitor visas, subclass 600, may be processed in 2 to 8 weeks, though this is variable. For student visas, subclass 500. Common estimates place them between 3 to 12 weeks in many cases. Partner, family, or permanent visas remain on the lengthy side. For example, the permanent partner visa, subclass 801, can take 7 to 23 months per some sources. One migration source, Nobel, gives estimates for 2025. Tourist, subclass 650% done in 11 days, 90% in 23 days. Partner visas, 50% done in tilde 14 months. For offshore 309, and even longer for others. Some reports specifically mention onshore partner visa processing being slower, in some cases up to 26 months, compared to offshore in well-prepared cases, 9 to 13 months. What to expect in October 2025? Putting together the trends and current data, here's a rough forecast. Guideline for what applicants might face in October 2025. Remember, these are estimates, not promises. Visa type a stream likely processing time estimate. When we analyse the current situation of Australian visa processing in October 2025, one pattern stands out. Clearly, the system is in transition between efficiency and overload. On one side, the Australian government has introduced digital automation tools, priority processing streams, and skills-based fast-track options to reduce waiting periods for qualified candidates. On the other, the record volume of applications in the student, family, and skilled migration categories has stretched departmental capacity, leading to inconsistency across subclasses and regions. The average processing time across most visa categories has either stabilized or slightly increased compared to early 2025. This indicates that the backlog from previous years has not been fully cleared, and new policy adjustments, especially in skilled migration and family reunification, have introduced additional layers of scrutiny. While student and tourist visas continue to benefit from quicker turnaround times due to automated verification systems, partner and permanent migration visas remain subject to long assessments, often exceeding a year. From a policy perspective, Australia's focus in 2025 leans toward attracting highly skilled professionals and decision-ready applications. This strategic shift shows the government's intent to protect domestic job markets while still filling skill gaps for international students and temporary migrants. This translates into a need for cleaner documentation and compliance with strict verification standards. The ongoing refinement of the core skills and specialist skills visa streams reflects an effort to balance speed with integrity. Analytically, the data implies that visa processing in late 2025 will remain dynamic rather than predictable. Applicants who prepare early, submit complete documentation, and align their profiles with Australia's current skill and migration priorities stand a significantly higher chance of faster approval. In contrast, incomplete or poorly timed submissions will continue to face delays, regardless of category. Overall, Australia's visa framework in October 2025 represents both opportunity and challenge. Opportunity for those who adapt quickly to new digital systems and policy trends, and challenge for those who expect uniform timelines. The best strategy moving forward is not to rely solely on published averages but to interpret them as fluid indicators that change with immigration demand, government priorities, and global mobility trends. Tourist visitor, subclass 600, 2 to 8 weeks. Some may process in under 3 weeks. Student, subclass 500, 4 to 12 weeks, depending on complexity. Health of character checks. Temporary skilled is skills in demand. Core specialist, 1 to 3 months, if decision ready. Employer nomination or permanent. Skilled migration 12 to 18 months, or more, depending on subclass and backlog. Partner, family, spouse visas 9 to 24 plus months, depending on whether application is offshore or onshore. Completeness and priority stream, based on current published and expert source data as of mid-2025. If you're applying in October 2025, you should plan for the upper end of these ranges, especially for complex or family visas, because volumes tend to fluctuate and delays often creep in. Tips to help you stay ahead and possibly speed up. 1. Ensure your application is decision ready. That means all documents, checks, translations, health or character reports are done before submission. 2. Submit early. Don't wait until the last moment, especially for student or tourist visas. 3. Monitor your IMI account or the official portal closely. Respond promptly to any requests for additional evidence. 4. Avoid frequent changes or amendments after submission unless absolutely needed. They can trigger delays. 5. Choose the right stream, sometimes a stream labeled Priority or Specialist may get faster handling. 6. Stay updated on policy changes, immigration rules, visa subclass definitions, or priority shifts might impact your visa. 7. Consult a registered migration agent if needed for complex cases to avoid errors or omissions. The data above is derived from public sources, migration consultancies, and government estimates. Actual times can vary significantly depending on your country of application, your personal background, and real-time departmental load. The official Department of Home Affairs visa processing times tool remains the most authoritative source for up-to-date median estimates. Always assume delays, don't make firm travel, study, or life plans until your visa is granted. Some visas, especially those requiring health or security checks, or with complex family links, may take far longer than the typical ranges, especially in busy periods or under policy changes.